Hello, carbon farmers, and welcome to the captivating realm of soil health and its crucial role in regenerative agriculture. My name is Kristen, and I am with Beyond Description Farm. I will be explaining the role of soil health and how this training course will help you understand how to build it. Now, let's dig deep into the intricate world beneath our feet and understand how soil health testing can guide us in building a thriving soil ecosystem. Healthy soil is not just dirt, it's a living, breathing ecosystem teeming with life. A teaspoon of healthy soil can contain more microorganisms than there are people on Earth. This diverse community of bacteria, fungi, protozoa, nematodes, and other organisms forms an intricate food web that drives nutrient cycling, disease suppression, and overall soil fertility. In carbon-negative farming, our goal is to harness the power of our soil microbes to sequester carbon and enhance soil health simultaneously. To achieve this, we need to understand the specific roles that different soil organisms play and how we can manage our farming practices to support their growth and activity. Bacteria, the nutrient cycler. Bacteria are the most abundant organisms in soil, playing a critical role in decomposing organic matter and releasing nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium for plant uptake. They excel at breaking down simple carbon compounds like sugars and starches, making them readily available for plant growth. Some bacteria form symbiotic relationships with plants, like the nitrogen-fixing bacteria that live in the root nodules of legumes. These bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen into a form that plants can use, reducing the need for synthetic nitrogen fertilizers, which are a major source of greenhouse gas emissions. Fungi, the network builders. Fungi form vast networks of thread-like structures called hyphae that extend throughout the soil, connecting plant roots and transporting nutrients and water over long distances. They are particularly adept at breaking down complex carbon compounds like lignin and cellulose found in plant residues and woody materials. Mycorrhizal fungi form a special symbiotic relationship with plant roots, exchanging nutrients for sugars produced by the plant through photosynthesis. Mycorrhizae greatly expand the surface area of plant roots, enhancing their ability to absorb water and nutrients, particularly phosphorus, which is often tightly bound in the soil. Soil health tests provide valuable insights into the composition and functioning of the soil and allowing us to assess soil health and identify areas for improvement. By measuring various biological indicators, these tests can guide our management decisions to create a more favorable environment for beneficial soil organisms. The Haney Soil Health Test. This test combines chemical and biological measurements to assess nutrient availability, microbial biomass, and soil respiration. The Soil Health Score, a key metric in this test, reflects the overall biological activity and nutrient cycling capacity of the soil. A higher score generally indicates a healthier and more functional soil. Phospholipid fatty acid analysis, or PLFA. PLFA are components of microbial cell membranes, and their composition can be used to identify different groups of soil microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, and protozoa. The fungi to bacteria ratio is a particularly important indicator of soil health, with a higher ratio often associated with greater soil stability, nutrient cycling, and disease suppression. Total organic carbon, TOC. The TOC test measures the amount of carbon stored in the soil organic matter, a key indicator of soil fertility and carbon sequestration potential. Organic matter is the foundation of soil health, providing food and energy for soil organisms. Increasing TOC can improve soil structure, water retention, and nutrient availability, while also mitigating climate change by storing carbon in the soil. Wet aggregate stability. Soil aggregates are clusters of soil particles held together by organic matter and biological activity. Good aggregate stability is essential for water infiltration, aeration, and erosion resistance. When organic matter is decomposed by soil microorganisms and fauna, such as earthworms, a glue is produced that helps bind soil particles together. Plant roots also play a role in this process by secreting root exudates that stabilize the soil in the root zone. Additionally, fungal hyphae contribute to the formation of soil aggregates by entangling soil particles. These interactions lead to the creation of soil aggregates, which are crucial for maintaining soil structure and health. In agriculture, stable aggregates are essential for healthy soil functions. They influence water retention, facilitate the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, and provide habitats for microorganisms. Moreover, soil aggregates help in nutrient cycling and transport. The wet aggregate stability test measures how well these aggregates hold together when exposed to water, indicating the soil's resilience to erosion. By understanding the results of these tests and implementing management practices that support beneficial soil organisms, we can create a virtuous cycle of soil health and carbon sequestration. Here's how it works. Increase active carbon input. Employing practices like cover cropping, no-till farming, and diverse crop rotations can significantly increase the amount of organic matter entering the soil. In this training module, we will be teaching the carbon chicken method, where biochar is blended with composted poultry litter and used as a catalyst that will jumpstart a regenerative system from a conventional system. This provides a steady food source for soil microbes, fueling their growth and activity. We can do this by utilizing the 5 soil health principles. 1. Minimize soil disturbance. Reducing tillage minimizes the disruption of the soil biology, allowing microbial communities to thrive and build stable soil aggregates. This enhances water infiltration, reduces erosion, and improves nutrient cycling. Remember, a 1% increase in soil organic matter content can increase water holding capacity by 25,000 gallons per acre. 2. Soil armor. Keeping the soil covered helps control both wind and water erosion, reduces evaporation rates, and maintains a moderate range of soil temperatures, keeping the soil warmer during cold weather and cooler during hot weather. Just like humans, the soil food web functions best when soil temperatures are moderate. Additionally, covering the soil helps suppress weed growth by limiting sunlight available to weed seedlings, and it creates a protective habitat for surface-dwelling organisms in the soil food web. 3. Continual living roots. Keeping living plant roots in the soil all year is vital for soil health because roots provide nutrients to soil microbes, which then feed other soil organisms. 4. Maximize diversity. Planting a variety of crops and cover crops promotes biodiversity both above and below the ground. A diverse plant community provides a range of food sources and habitats for different soil organisms, leading to a more resilient and productive soil ecosystem. 5. Integrate livestock. Incorporating livestock grazing into agricultural systems can significantly improve soil health. The manure and urine from livestock stimulate microbial activity and enhance nutrient cycling. This is an important principle for increasing soil health, as it can boost soil fertility and structure. Furthermore, well-managed grazing practices can promote plant diversity and improve overall soil structure, enriching the soil with essential nutrients and fostering plant growth. The carbon connection. These practices not only improve soil health, but also contribute to carbon sequestration. As soil organisms break down organic matter, they release some of the carbon back into the atmosphere as carbon dioxide. However, a significant portion of the carbon is incorporated as stable organic matter, effectively storing it in the soil for long periods. Unique to carbon farming, biochar is a central tool that can mimic nature and will be utilized throughout the carbon farm strategy we will be explaining in the carbon farming training course. By increasing the amount of carbon stored in the soil, we can help mitigate climate change while simultaneously improving soil fertility, water retention, and overall ecosystem health. Soil health is the foundation of a sustainable and resilient agricultural system. By understanding the intricate workings of the soil microbiology and utilizing soil health tests to guide our management decisions, we can create a virtuous cycle of soil health, carbon sequestration, and increased productivity, paving the way for a more sustainable future for agriculture and the planet. This is the end of the Introduction to Soil Health and Testing training module. Thank you for listening. Next, you will take the quiz for this module. Good luck! This module was created using an AI voiceover.